Here we go.
Hi, everybody.
Hey, everyone.
It's Monday.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah.
Monday.
It's the last Monday of March, though. It's gone by pretty quick.
Hi, Clint. How are you? Long time no talk to. Ha, 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 ha. Him
Did
and
you
I
just see him?
were talking on Messenger. I sent him pictures of the snow.
Oh, I know. Did you see that snow, Clint? I don't know where Clint lives, but that's a lot of snow.
Well,
I live in Denver area, and that's a lot of snow, and I don't have it here.
It was almost a whiteout. Not quite, but almost a whiteout.
I'm just thankful I don't have it.
I love the snow.
I do too, but I'm ready for not to have snow.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I understand.
So today I am finishing up my bunnies that I started last week when we did our pop-up. And what are you doing, Kim?
I'm going to make another pair of these Dragonfly earrings. They are pierced dangles. These are sterling silver hooks, by the way. Yeah.
Nice.
So I'm going to make another pair of these. I'm thinking I might do a different color.
Now, this is your first time making jewelry stuff, right?
Right. Now I started.
That's pretty awesome. Look at those guys. She turned out some pretty good earrings for her first time.
Remember, I started last week and we decided the pendant would be a swing pendant.
Yes.
Yeah, well, I didn't like it. So
somebody's calling somebody. Hello.
Last week, so it's all right. I like these. I think they came out well. The resin on both sides. I think they're cute. They're very lightweight, you know.
They're very pretty.
I love your bunnies.
Well, thank you. They're okay.
How big are these?
Hi, Jewelry by Denise. How are you this Monday morning?
Okay, we're having a problem. I can't hear you.
You can't hear me?
Something happened. I can't hear you.
Well, it has to be on your end because nothing changed on mine.
Shoot, what do we do? Put it in the chat because I can't hear you. Hi, Denise. Who can you hear? Can you hear Kristin or can you hear me? I need to know where the problem is, if it's on Kristin's end or mine.
It's on Yim's.
Honey, I can't hear you.
Kim.
So I can hear that you're talking, but.
Oh, you can hear that I'm talking? I bet it's because your phone buzzed.
You can hear both of us. Oh, okay.
Hi, Stephanie.
But I can't hear Kristin at all. I can hear him, you know, like Charlie Brown.
She did it on purpose, guys.
Teacher. I'm going to go out and come back in.
She just didn't want to listen to me. So did everyone have a good weekend? Mine was uneventful, which is good. I like having uneventful times. My granddaughter came over, so I got to see her all weekend.
That fixed it. I don't know what it was, but.
It's because somebody called you on your phone.
Oh, did it? No.
That happens a lot.
Yeah. Okay.
No one ever calls my phone, but I've seen it happen on other people's phones.
That must have been it, because I don't know what else it would have been.
Yeah, I've seen it happen on other people's phones.
Okay. Hi, Joe. Hi, Denise. Hi, Stephanie.
Have it all. I don't know your name, Have it all, but hello.
That's Joe. She's
That's
my friend Joe. She's her, Clint, me, Clint's family, other friends kind of get on like a video chat and stuff, you know, and hang out and stuff. So
Cool.
Joe has a channel, and she did a Hobby Lobby haul yesterday.
I haven't been to Hobby Lobby since my birthday, which was in October.
She got some really good stuff.
Did you get it on clearance? I heard they were having a clearance sale. Which would have been bad for me anyway. They put their fine art stuff on sale.
I saw some things on her haul that I wanted. And some things that I just don't know where I would use them, but I would have bought them anyway.
Yes, all on clearance. Yeah. This is when they clear out everything. I know, I would love to go. But my checking account says no, you can't go.
Right.
Until you make a sale. But I did find out, I don't know, do you watch Hemlock Mercantile Lady?
Sometimes. Yeah.
Well,
sometimes.
you know, she does her marathon sales 4 times a year, you know?
Mm-mm.
Well, she does. Oh, you don't? Okay. Well, if you guys don't know, she does Hemlock. What is her channel? Hemlock Mercantile?
Lady Hemlock Mercantile.
Okay. And if you go over to the Designs and Do-Overs, because you guys can find me, I will have the link up. But 4 times a year, so quarterly, she does a marathon with 40 sellers, 20 hours for 1 weekend. And I made it on the list this time.
Oh, man.
I know. I'm very excited. It's the first time I got to make it. And you get a half hour.
I always miss the marathons. I hear 2 days later somebody was on someone's marathon, and it's like, oh man, I would have loved to watch that.
Well, it's this weekend, so you could watch. I don't know what day or time or whose channel I'm on yet, but but I will have all the links set up. And if you go to Hemlock's channel, you can get the links too, because she has them set up already.
Oh,
and
okay.
You can set the reminders.
Yeah, I'll do that.
But I'm very excited. So I'll have a half hour. So I'm trying to, she said the buy it nows work best. And when I've watched the sales, that's what works best.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm really excited. And that's what I'm going to do. So I figured my goal would be to have 15 pieces, and I'd spend 2 minutes on each for buy it nows. And I do 10 jewelry pieces that I made off my bench. Well, yeah. And then 5 art pieces.
Yeah.
Paintings.
Yeah, that sounds nice.
Does that sound? And so then I was figuring, because I couldn't sleep very well last night. So I was figuring that if I make poster board things, I can hold them up. Because I've almost got my room set up, and I can hold them up, and I can have like a grid on them, and I can put all my prints on them. And so that would be one item.
Right.
And I could just label them and have the price. And
yep,
then,
A-B, that's right.
Yeah, so that would be one item.
Right.
And they would have choices still then.
Yes.
So I was excited that I thought of that. And I think I've come up a way to do that with jewelry.
Oh, yeah?
My crushed glass will be in Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, and an airbrush. Ooh-hoo.
Yeah, I have an airbrush.
I have never airbrushed.
I never did either. I bought one off of Goodwill, the Goodwill website.
Oh, buy Goodwill or shop Goodwill.
Yeah, and I've never used it. And it came complete.
I've never even had one.
Turned it on. It's something that I always wanted, and there will be a time that I want to use it, but you know, like all the stuff that you got on clearance that I want, I don't have a use for it yet, but I will someday.
Oh, well, I'll have to watch you use your airbrush.
Yeah,
I love watching people use their airbrushes. It is not something that I do, but I do like watching people do it.
Yeah, I hope you film it, Joe.
Yeah, and your channel is Have At It. I will subscribe when we get done today.
Are you crafting right now? Are you crafting right this minute? You can come on with us. That's what we do on this day. If you're crafting, you can come up and craft.
I fell sleepy.
Oh, you're going to be on with Misty, Denise? Oh, that's nice. You'll do well.
Your first live sale with Misty on April 16th. Okay.
Nice.
Day after tax day.
Oh, yeah.
My dad's birthday was tax day, so I always remember it.
Well, I have a son born April 10th. I have another son born April 19th. My birthday is April 24th, and my daughter's is May 3rd. May 2nd. Oh
wow. May 2nd. That was a lot to pay for.
And Easter. You got to put Easter in there.
Yeah.
Because it's always in, you know.
Right around there.
It's the day before my son's birthday this year. When he was little, it was on his birthday one year.
Which my son's birthday is June 19th. So Father's Day is always his birthday.
Yeah, yeah.
He was supposed to be born on July 4th. I had him scheduled.
Oh.
He came early.
Yeah.
He didn't. He, of course, didn't listen.
No, they don't, do they?
No.
Mine were always late. They didn't want to come.
Mine were both scheduled.
Oh, mine weren't.
But my daughter was technically came on her due date, and my son came early. He was 3 or 4 weeks early.
Oh, that's a lot.
I think it was like 3.5 technically, but but his lungs were formed. They did that test. They stuck that huge needle in me.
What, an amniocentesis?
Yeah,
I refused.
Yeah, and it was really hard because they were like, he's so big. And I'm like, either do it or don't.
Right.
But don't keep me laying here like this.
Right.
I'm not enjoying it.
Yeah. My last pregnancy was in 1997. And I was a geriatric pregnancy, they called it. I was 35 years old.
Oh.
And they called it a geriatric pregnancy. Now,
yeah, people call it.
You know, they have them older all the time now.
They still call them that, though. Yeah, anything over 35.
Yeah, I wondered. So, anyway, they insisted on doing amnio. Every time I'd go in there, they'd say, "We want to schedule that. I said, "No, you're not going to." You know. I'm not having it. I don't really care. I'm keeping this baby. I have 3 others. I'm keeping this one too. Yeah. It doesn't matter if he or she has problems. I don't care.
Yeah.
It's my child. I will deal with it. You know, it doesn't matter to me. And the doctor would get mad at me. It'd be like, you can get mad all you want, but I'm not letting you stick a needle in there. See, I was on bed rest the whole pregnancy with him. And then they wanted to do that on top of it. And it was just too much risk for me. I thought it was too much.
Oh, I had a very healthy pregnancy with him until that last 3 days.
Oh, really?
And then I collapsed at work, and
Oh, you had
I
a
didn't really know what was going on anyway.
blood pressure issue, huh?
No, they thought I actually had a stroke. Actually, I think it was just a migraine.
Oh, okay.
They didn't know for sure. They couldn't figure out what was going on, and they had to be safe, and I'm glad they were.
Right.
You know,
Yeah, yes, Sarah. We'll both be there for your I watch Misty all the time.
Oh, I watched Misty yesterday. She was all dressed up and looking all pretty.
I haven't watched any auctions in a while because I haven't had any money. I mean, I've watched them, but I haven't really said hi or anything like that, you know. Only because, because I don't know. You count on your regulars
to buy.
Yeah,
I know. I feel bad when I go and I don't have any money either, but I don't right now.
Yep. So I haven't, or if I have attended, I haven't joined the conversation or anything like that.
Yeah, I just say a little bit and then I'm done.
I saw you at John and Jen's. I think that was the last one I was on, except yesterday.
Oh yeah, I did, and I said hi, but I didn't say too much. I made fun of John a little bit, but I always do that.
Yeah, I said something at the beginning, and then I didn't say anything after that.
Yeah, that's about all I do.
Yeah.
I was just glad Jen's been back because I know she's been so sick.
Yeah. Well, she has a lot going on, like what I got going on. Only I don't think hers. I don't know. I don't think hers is as controlled as mine yet. They're still doing testing and all that kind of stuff.
Well, some of hers has to do with her whatever. She fell at work or something.
Yeah. So she has a back problem.
Yeah, she has a severe. I know she said she was having to use a walker and stuff.
Yeah, well, that's what I do now too.
Oh, I'll come. I get paid on the 15th, so I'll definitely be there.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Denise, I'll be there for sure.
Yeah, I'll support you. What are you selling with Misty that day? Are you doing jewelry? Because I know Misty does everything.
Kristin, you're kind of dark.
I'm too dark?
Yeah.
Well, I can fix that.
I don't know if it happened gradually or what, because I don't remember it being dark when you first came. It may
have happened gradually. It may have got darker outside.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, much better. That's beautiful. Now we can see exactly what you're doing.
I got it so almost the whole picture's in.
Yeah. Denise says she's selling jewelry.
Cool.
Since her name is Jewelry by Denise, huh?
Well, I don't always assume that means they're selling what they.
Well, I know, I was just teasing you, but especially on Missy's channel, because Missy sells everything.
Yeah, she does. That's why I asked, because I know Missy will do it. She does everything.
Teasing
you. She does it all. I've got to do a pop-up because I found a bunch of scarves and like pashminas and stuff that I have.
Did you?
They're all brand new.
Yeah.
So I need to get rid of those. And I have those jeweled pens, and boxes, jeweled boxes, that kind of stuff. So,
like I said, I gave my daughter everything that I was going to sell. It must have been 6 bags of clothes and 3 bags of shoes.
I
Trash
thought
bag.
I'd given all mine away too, or had taken care of all mine, but I found some more.
Well, I have jewelry I can sell. I just got to find it.
Well, I want to get rid of all mine, all but the stuff I make.
Right.
And my beads, so.
And I can find it by Thursday.
I would love to have someone just buy a buttload of it and make me an offer, and I'd give it all to them.
Right. I know. Well, maybe you should do that. Do a couple boxes that like people sell.
I've tried, but no one bites.
Yeah.
So.
Well,
I would pack up all my costume. It's Misty's 1-year anniversary. Yeah, I know. And she hit 500.
Really? Good for her.
Yeah.
I didn't know it was her 1-year anniversary. I wonder if I've been watching her.
I've been watching her since the beginning.
I know I've watched her before she got as big as she is. I know that for a fact.
Well, she came on Jen's last year right after she started. So I'm sure you probably have been.
I don't know. If I saw her, I didn't remember or put the two together.
Oh, great, Clint. That'll be so nice to have you.
Oh, good, Clint. It's good to see
all the support she can get will be awesome. Yeah, I'm at like 244 or something.
What?
For subscribers on YouTube.
I'm not anywhere near there, but I mean, I know
we need to get you moving, girl.
I've been everywhere and on everyone else's, but not on my own, my own.
But that's why we're doing yours.
Yeah. It'll grow a little bit, Okay, so if you didn't see these before, Denise and who else is here? Hi, Dawn. Welcome.
Oh, hi, Dawn.
And Joe, if you're not cleaning the bird cages, I made these earrings. They have stainless steel or sterling silver hooks, and I made these out of polymer clay.
She did a great job. That's her first pair, guys.
Yeah, I haven't made anything. This is the first I've made that's wearable. And the dragonflies sparkle. They're set with crystals. So the dragonflies have crystals on them, and then around on each little scallop, I put a rhinestone in. So I'm making a pair now out of purple. We'll see how that goes. Thanks, Dawn. Thanks, Denise. Thanks, Joe. Hey, Joe, you can come do my bird cages when you're done. Mine need power washed. Oh, my gosh. But we got snow, so it's not going to happen anytime soon. Joe has, all I can think of is a military macaw, but I know it's not. What kind of macaw do you have, Joe? What are your birds? I forget. Joe has birds.
Dawn has cats that sit on her keyboard.
I have 3 cats too, and 2 birds and 1 husband. What do you think of that?
I got 2 dogs.
Do you?
Yeah, that's all I got.
2 of them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, I have a husky and half husky, half German Shepherd mix that we adopted, and then a dachshund that we adopted. Aww. Both of them savers. Both we saved. You have a colony, Dawn? Yeah, I know, but they're like all black, right? And like, I don't know how you tell them apart. One black cat comes and then she says it's a different one. And I'm like, that was the same one, wasn't it? She's like, that was a different one.
So Joe has blue and gold macaws, and she said they don't do cages. Yeah, mine prefer they
only 2 are black. Okay.
Mine have cages. I have 2 African grays. They have cages, but they are out all day long. They have like a play area that they're in. They've got a play top on top of their cage, and then they have toys inside and toys hanging outside. And then they have a toy box that's on the floor, and they're fenced in, so to speak. So they can get down on the floor and pull toys out of their toy box, which they do. And chew up boxes and, you know, whatever all they do.
To bite your fingers.
Yeah, they're birds.
So toes.
Every morning I feed them breakfast and I let them out of their cage, and then Echo tells me when he's ready to go to bed. He'll say, ready, go, night, night, ready, go, night, night. And Ella will go and get in her cage, and Echo goes and gets in his. And by the time I get down there through the gate and get down there, they're both on their perches where they're going to sleep, and I cover them up and say goodnight.
That just cracks me up.
They like their cage, and I don't ever force them to be in it. They've never been forced to be in it. They just prefer to sleep in there, you know. So it would be neat if they didn't have to have a cage. It would be a lot cleaner, that's for sure. Because it's hard to clean those little tiny bars on cages. Oh, I hate that. But
my dachshund kennels himself at night. You'll hear him clicking up to bed. You'll say, go to bed, and he'll go up and go to bed.
Yeah, isn't that funny? They know.
My big dog sleeps on a dog bed out on our balcony upstairs, and he can look down at me or look into the bedroom and watch us.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah. And he humps at me if I stay up late and I don't have the lights out by midnight. He starts humping. He'll go, hump. And I'm like, Bear, you want the lights off now, do you?
That's like Echo. It's like their play area is right here in the living room where I am, and they go to bed at 7:30. That's when they start calling to go to bed, and then they're quiet until like 8:30, 9 o'clock, when Echo will start again. Ready to go, night, night, and he'll say it really loud and real annoyed because we have the TV on and we're not in bed yet.
How dare us?
Yes, how dare we watch TV in our living room when he's in bed?
I know. Bear is like, really? You're still... So if I don't turn the lights off, he'll start making all these noises. And it's
they're demanding, aren't they? They're demanding little shits.
I know. He'll even come downstairs sometimes and look at me, and then he'll lay down a little ways from me, and he'll get up and flop around.
Yeah.
I'm like, do you want something, dog? I couldn't tell. Oh, that had green in it. Not good.
Hi, Ma. How are you?
Mo's place. Hi.
I'm making earrings. Kristin's making putting finishing touches on her bunnies that she started last week.
Oh, thank you, Ma. Yeah, he's sitting his butt down finally. He's not flying away.
Yeah, he was kind of ungrounded last week.
And this guy, I got to round out his butt a little bit more. But I'm tired of working with brown, so we're back to gray now.
Yeah. See, I was tired of working with the white, so I changed to purple now. They may or may not turn out as well. I don't know yet.
They will.
We'll find out.
They'll turn out different. That's what you want.
Oh, they will turn out different. That's for sure. I'll do them the same way, just with different color schemes.
Yeah, they'll just turn out different because that's what they do.
Yeah.
Hi, Echo. Hi.
Is someone talking to you? You hear Ella? Ella turned around and looked. She heard you.
Hello. Oh.
He gave you the wolf whistle. Woo,
Woo.
Woo.
So, guys, Kim has like a whole lot of snow at her house. It was almost 80 degrees here in the Denver metro area yesterday.
We had snow all day yesterday. Like every 30 minutes, it would snow for 25 minutes, and then it would stop, and then it would come back again. And well, it's still going the same way. I sent you that picture. It's blowing, and it's not quite a whiteout, but if it really wanted to, it could be a whiteout. You know, it's almost flying straight sideways. Complete.
I just can't believe it. So did like your husband go to work today or no?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I didn't know how Pittsburgh handled the snow.
Oh, we handle it just fine. Yeah. Pittsburgh is nothing but hills and mountains. You know, you're always going up or down in Pittsburgh.
I know we were thinking about moving there. And we looked, and yeah, it's a very interesting, like, topography there.
Yeah, you're going up or down. They, like our house is carved out of the side of the hill.
It was kind of bizarre to me.
Yeah, they just
leveled. And I grew up in Kansas. It's flat.
Yeah, and so
we do have hills, but they're pretty flat.
And Ohio's flat too, and that's our neighbor,
Well, but we went to Cincinnati, and it is hilly there. It's a weird city.
Yeah, I'm thinking more of the Columbus area. Cincinnati.
Oh, I haven't been to that area.
Yeah, Cincinnati is more north than where. Well, I'm not gonna say than where Columbus is.
But yeah, it was weird.
I'm in Western Pennsylvania, and then we go straight up to go to Columbus.
Yeah, it was just bizarre. A whole bizarre kind of. I just had no idea it was like that.
Yeah, and it's gorgeous. Oh my God! I mean, trees everywhere.
I like that.
And, oh my God, it is. I love it. I miss it when I'm not here. I miss the trees. We're on a hill, and we're carved out of the side of the hill. And then my husband carved the camp out of the side of the hill a little further up. So it's the same process, for the houses, it is for the camp. You just dig in, and that's how houses are built here. We are built on hillsides, mountains.
That's funny.
Yep. So you need a 4-wheel drive, and it's hard on the cars though. It's a lot of wear and tear on vehicles going up and down hills like we have to do.
Yeah. I imagine it's a lot like living around here. Well, I was surprised when we were in Tucson how it's pretty hilly there.
Is it?
Yeah, I was actually kind of surprised.
Arizona has hilly places? Really?
Yeah, it's up and down, and there are lots of mesas is what they call it.
Oh, okay.
Oh, yeah, it's very interesting.
I'm looking for gems and stuff that would match the purple here. So you guys are going to hear a lot of noise. It's just me searching my stuff. Plus, I got a hot flash, so woo!
Off comes the clothes, which doesn't help anyway.
Right. Oh, Lord. All right, I got to go around the couch and look in my stash over here. So go ahead and talk, Kristin. I'll be back in a second.
Okay. So I'm working on the bunny now. I got around. His tail is right here. You can't, let me see. There. So there you can see his tail, guys, better. There. And you can see his tail. And I'm going to make his body a little rounder right here, so that he looks more like a bunny shape instead of a smushed bunny, like a peep. Yeah, and there. He's sitting out over his tail that way. I'll have to add some darker brown. It's called Van Dyke brown usually, to make him darker. And then I didn't add any color. I just added water to spread it out and to combine it with the older colors that are in there. Creates kind of like a glaze. And I'll let that dry. And then it's kind of mottled now because I put different layers on. Can't really see. Let's see if I do that. There, you can see the modeling. So after I'm done, I'll take a larger brush, like one like this, and I'll mix up a brown color that's a darker brown, but I'll wash it down and then I'll glaze the whole bunny with it. And that'll make it all kind of meld together. That way, it'll kind of all finish it. It'll add that last layer that it needs to combine it all and make it look like it's all the same painting and all done together. And I'll do the same thing with the gray one when it's done. And the grass, I probably won't do it down here, but up here, I've got to work on the background some more there. And I'll do that in a minute because he's about to the point where I can't work on him anymore because he's just about too wet anywhere I work. He's going to smear, and I don't want no smears.
No.
You want fluffy. So
that might be pretty, but I don't know.
So I will do that. Oops. I gotta, the worst thing about new paintbrushes and cheap paintbrushes is they lose hairs. And then they do it in your painting, and that's so annoying.
It is. Agreed.
Do not like it. It's just like if you're painting a wall and you get a brush. So annoying. And these are, the other thing I figured out, these are the brushes I opened, if you guys were here a couple weeks ago, the Artify. And I've gotten kind of used to them being long. But the other thing is this part right here, the ferrule, is loose. So I took my pliers and I pushed on them to make it a little bit more pinched in and tighter on it.
Right. Well, see, you need to keep one of these by your side.
Huh?
You need one of these.
What is that?
It's just a pokey tool. I've got 100 of them. All
to get the hair off it?
Yes, because believe me, hair sticks to clay. So
the problem with the pokey tools is if I use a pokey tool and I accidentally damage my paper, then it will it will put a line, like a wrinkle in the paper, and so all the paint will deposit in that wrinkle. So I have to be kind of careful about that. It's better to scoop it up with your brush.
Yeah.
Or let it dry and then pull it out if you're brave enough that it won't mess up your painting. But usually what I do is I take my brush, and I've done this to it quite a bit. And actually, I haven't lost too many hairs out of these brushes. They've been pretty good. Like I said, this part was wiggly, so I pushed it down. And they've actually been fairly good. I'm not complaining too bad with them. I am using them, so.
Hey, Cindy, look what I made. I made some dragonfly earrings.
Cindy
with
loves jewelry. All right.
findings
Cindy Lou
and
Bob.
Gemstones.
Oh.
Very lightweight. They're about 2 inches in diameter.
So I kind of messed up here because I made his ear a funky shape. So I'm depositing a bunch of water on it. And I'm letting it get in there really wet. I'm taking a clean part of my towel. And I'm soaking up as much as I can.
Thanks, Cindy.
Of the ear. And usually if I have a stiffer brush, it helps, but I don't have one sitting here. So, but it's working pretty good. And I'm using really good paper, not cheap paper, so I can scrub pretty good. So I'm able to get most of that off. Now I can go back in and add my green and my flowers or whatever. And that mistake will be pretty non-evident, which will be nice.
Right. What are you guys doing this morning? Anything fun, special?
There's another hair from that stupid brush.
Do you want to know what's funny?
What?
I have a ton of these little metal trays that I bought to make trinket dishes with. And I bought several so that I could do several at a time. And here I am.
Those bead trays, yeah.
Yeah, here I am using this big plastic thing I use for resin for my beads. I don't think that way, you know. I bought them to use for something different. And here I could use them for what they're used for. But no, I don't think that way.
Oh, you did a monoprint? Did you do that with your gel thing? Or did you do it with something else? Awesome. I have a jelly thing. I've never used it.
A jelly plate?
Yeah, that's what it's called, huh?
I've never used it either. Why aren't we doing that today?
Like I'm going to go dig that out.
Oh, maybe next week.
I have to get ready for my auction with Hemlock this weekend. I do not have time to dig out anything else.
I don't know where it was.
Yes, and you have an auction tonight, Cindy. So if you guys don't know, Cindy Loves Jewelry, which is her channel, you can hit her name and it should say take you to her channel. And that would be a good place to go. She does an auction every Monday night. I don't know. I think it's like 6 Eastern, 6:30 Eastern. Don't quote me. I'm terrible with times because I'm in Mountain and I don't really pay attention.
Cindy, you can post it in the chat. I think there's
no, because you haven't made her a mod.
Oh.
And so she sells costume vintage, and she knows she's good. She knows her vintage and she knows her fashion, and you can learn a lot from Miss Cindy Lou Bob. 6 Eastern. Okay. And she's Central Time, so she put 5 Central. Yeah. You can usually tell where someone is when they put whatever it is besides Eastern. That's your greatest clue of where someone lives. In the YouTube stratosphere. And Cindy just hit 1,000.
Congrats, Cindy.
So
Awesome.
she would appreciate you helping her stay there by subscribing. And subscribing's free, so it doesn't hurt you to subscribe to others. And generally, when you subscribe to someone, they tend to subscribe back to you as a thank you. If you have any content at all on your channel.
Or go and check and make sure you're still subscribed, because YouTube has been unsubscribing people for quite a couple weeks now.
YouTube does that to everybody when they get
Right.
close to any milestones.
Oh, is that what it is?
To
Shame on
verify that they haven't bought those people.
Shame on them. Instead of celebrating them.
I know.
Wow.
But that is, I have some friends. Well, I don't know if they're really friends. They're just people I know that I've interacted with for a long time that have thousands and thousands and hundreds of thousands of people. And so that's what they have learned over the years. Therefore, from them, I have learned and seen it happen. When people get close to 100 or, any of those milestones, that YouTube tends to knock you back. That's why I don't ever celebrate my milestones. I always celebrate like 225 or whatever, because I want to make sure I'm actually getting to stay where I'm at.
You get more light on here. I don't know.
So I am going to put some little flowers in my field. Now I'm not going to make them real like detailed flowers. One thing you should know is that your eye will fill in for you. People's minds naturally make something out of nothing. So, well, that's why Rorschach tests are so popular, because your mind wants to create something from chaos. And of course, us psychology people like to believe that tells us what kind of mind you have.
When I was in college, I took every psych class they had. Everyone. I did too,
but that's because that was my degrees.
Now, mine was in social science, but I took every psych class that the college had, and there weren't any more. And I still had years to go. I got my associate degree, but I had done every psych and social class that they had.
That's good.
Well,
it's an important thing no matter what degree you end up with.
Right. I love
it. To read people and understand is a good thing.
Yep, I loved psych classes.
I do too. The first time I hit the 1,000 mark, they took 16 subs away. Very true. I have no doubt that's the truth. There are stinkers like that.
Thanks, Mom.
They are.
These are going to be earrings too, just like the other ones.
So yeah, with my art therapy degree at K-State, where I went in Kansas, the psych department did not want the art therapy degree for a long time. So what you had to end up doing, you had to get a psych degree and a fine arts degree, but you didn't have to graduate with a bachelor's of science. You just had to graduate with a bachelor's of fine arts, even though you still had both degrees. So I ended up with a psych degree and an art degree. But then art therapy has now become a acknowledged science, and paid for through Medicare, which means that insurances now pay for it. If you didn't know that, that's what happens. If Medicare pays for whatever procedure or therapy or blah, 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 then insurances follow suit. And therefore, it's a real whatever. So like when Medicare started paying for hypnotherapy, which I was doing, all of a sudden insurances have started paying for hypnotherapy.
Right.
And when they started paying for acupuncture, insurances started paying for acupuncture.
Well, and that's like hydrotherapy for physical therapy.
Yep.
My insurance covers hydrotherapy. I can get myself one of those tubs that you walk in and fill up.
You should get one of those. They're the great
Well,
therapy for people.
They'll pay for the tub, but not to remove my old tub and to have it, you know what I'm saying? That itself for the construction alone is more than I can afford. So it's kind of a catch-22. Yeah, we'll cover the tub, but we won't cover to have it, your old tub removed and hauled away and your new tub put in, and you know, all the
no, you're supposed to start from the beginning.
What?
You're supposed to have started from the beginning. You're not supposed to have already had something.
Right. Well,
that's what they think anyway.
We were going to do it and we didn't. So I don't know. We probably won't now, but yeah, they'll pay for it, but they won't cover anything else.
Yeah.
They won't cover a hot tub, not because I said to them, well, that's ridiculous. I don't have money for that. What about just, you know, a hot tub I can have outside or in a room somewhere, you know, because we have a downstairs room. And they said no. So, you know, in a downstairs room, you could just set up a hot tub. You don't need to have it all
plumbed and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, you don't have to have construction and all that.
Yep, it's all in how the orders are written.
Well, they're not going to cover construction no matter what the orders are written.
No, but you do get $10,000.
Yeah.
Of that.
Okay, guys.
I've gotten that for lots of clients.
I need your opinion. Okay. I have the 2 purple butterflies with the variegated colored on the wings. Now to go down the body, do I do light blue to pick up that light blue that's in the variegation, or do I go with the purple? I'm trying to get you in where you can see.
You need to move it towards your white, the empty white space.
Wrong.
There you go. That way.
Okay. So here are the 2 colors, and this is to go down the body. What colors do you think? I'm taking a poll here.
I agree with Ma. I would do blue.
I was going to do blue too. Yeah, honestly. And then I just wondered, I thought I'd ask because I had the purple out too. Okay, cool. We'll do the blue. And these are checked crystals, by the way, which I never.
Fire polished crystals?
Yeah, I'll never get back the worth of them, you know. You know what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
I mean, I could put seed beads in here too, but I'm not doing that. I'm doing these. Oh my gosh, it's totally white outside.
Oh, is it?
Yep, totally white. We have a complete whiteout outside. I'll be darned. I love the snow.
Now, does your husband work inside mostly then?
No. Well, it depends. Like he's in industrial maintenance. So he may be painting an office one day inside, and then the next day he'll be out on the canopy at a gas station,
Well, I
sealing
hope
it.
he's not out on a canopy today.
Yeah, I don't know what he's doing. He called me earlier, but I never asked him. He was driving somewhere. You know, they travel all over, so I never know. He never knows really until he gets to work and sees what's on the schedule.
Yeah.
So no, it's usually outside work though.
Huh. Interesting.
And, you know, we live in Pittsburgh. They could have painted yesterday, even though it was calling for snow today. It wouldn't matter. They, you know, if it was,
Yeah, they put an additive in the paint.
they would still, yeah. They paint in the rain, and it's like, wow, really? Because it's so humid. How does it dry?
Yeah, well, it's not as good a quality.
Well, they do it, you know, every year. They have their.
Yeah. I know all that because my son worked at Sherwin-Williams for several years.
Yeah, there you go.
And before that, he worked at Lowe's and he did a stint in the paint department. I learned a lot from him.
Yeah, that's good. It's good to know, huh? You guys are quiet in the chat.
Oh my goodness, my knee is just aching today.
Is it?
Yeah, it is. Damn thing.
I had a 2-week headache, and I mean, it would turn into a migraine, and then it would lighten up, and then it would turn it, you know, it would come back, and then it was just miserable.
Is that a seasonal thing for you? Is that a seasonal thing for you?
Well, chronic migraines used to be my norm. But like I said, I started taking Neurontin, and my migraines cleared up considerably. So spring, any change of season, I go through that because it is awful. It's the barometric pressure that it gets me every single time. Working on shipping, Ma. Okay, that's fine. Thanks for being here. Still glad you're still here. Now, should I put the blue around? Keep it uniform or what?
Yeah, I think the blue would add some color that it needs. Yeah, I got a cortisone shot almost a year ago. Well, it'll be a year ago in the first week of June. I think I need to go back finally.
In your knee?
Yeah, I have really bad arthritis behind my patella in the joint. So there isn't anything you can do about it. Unless you do surgery. Well, okay, there is something. They have this new stuff that can shoot into you. And you do 3 shots over every 2 weeks. You do a shot for three. It's a 3-shot series.
Right.
And you go every other, you go 2 weeks and then they have a shot. 2 weeks, you have a shot. 2 weeks, you have a shot. But it's like putting silicone boobs in. I don't know if I want that in my body.
Right.
You know, I don't know. Maybe I'm just being paranoid, but I don't know. So,
well, they're replacing the cushions, right?
Yeah, because there's nothing back there. There's nothing between my kneecap and my whatever that's supposed to be back there.
Right. Well,
and so, I mean, I put off knee surgery since I was a kid, and teenager, not a kid, but teenager. Maybe alternate blue and white. She said, that's a cute idea.
Oh, sorry. I didn't see that in time. Darn it. I did all blue.
You'll have more to make.
I wish I had better lighting. I got a light directly on my stuff, and it's still too hard to see. I don't understand why it's so hard to see. Why it's so...
So yeah, I think I may be, but you know, the doctor didn't think the cortisone would last very long, and it's lasted 8 months. I think that's pretty good.
Yeah, that's way longer than it should last. I've had spinal epidurals for the osteoarthritis I have in my spine, because the where your nerves come out of your vertebrae.
Yeah.
Arthritis has grown around and is constricting on every vertebrae I have.
Yeah.
From my neck all the way down. Well, I get an MRI on Wednesday to see my lower back, to see if that's why I can't stand or walk. I went last week to have it done, and they said, did you get our message? And I said, no. What
well,
message?
Obviously not. I'm here.
Right. They said we called twice, and to tell you that our MRI machine is down. And I said, well, what I got was a video call, and I didn't know the number. I wasn't about to answer a video call of somebody that I don't know who's on the other end.
Yeah.
So that was with them calling, telling me the MRI machine was down. So I had to go to an hour away to get my pain medication. So I traveled that out. I told them I'd be back, because they were to have a technician come in at 11 to
have it fixed.
Yeah. So that was the time my appointment was. So I told them I'm going to go get my medication, and I'll call on my way back. So I did that, and they said that the machine wasn't fixable for that day. You know, it was going to be down the whole day. So I just went home.
Yeah.
But I did get my medicine. But, you know, I counted on having that done. I mean, it's nobody's fault. It's just now I got to do it again. And it's hard for me.
The way it happens. Yeah.
It's hard for me to wear clothes, and it's hard for me to go anywhere. It's just hard. There's a lot of pain involved in those things. And I guess my point is that it's hard for me to do, and I have to do it again, even though I did it once, you know?
Yeah.
I was in the elevator on the way down, because it was on the second floor. I was on the elevator, and this guy said, "Excuse me, ma'am, are you okay?" And I said, "Yeah, I am. My back just hurts so bad. I'm so sorry. I just need to get to my car and I'll be done. I'll be good." But I had walked from my car through the long parking lot, in the building, waited for the elevator, went up, went in, talked to the guy, and signed in at the kiosk, which is standing. And I sat down for like 5 minutes, and he told me this. So I got up and went back to the elevator, and I was done. I couldn't do it anymore. I mean, I was hanging on that bar that's in the elevator. That's why he asked if I was okay.
Yeah.
And I didn't even think of it, because that's how I am all the time, you know? I didn't think of how I was presenting myself. So anyway, it was kind of embarrassing, but that's what the MRI was for, to see why I can't take, you know, more than 10 minutes of standing or walking.
Well,
or sitting, which is why I'm not working anymore. I have to lounge. I'm lounging to do this. I can't be on a computer typing and while I'm lounging. You know what I'm saying? I typed one-handed for years because I had to lean, because I couldn't sit up straight, and then I couldn't sit that way anymore either. So, you know, it's been progressive this whole time, and you're right. There's nothing they can do about it except manage your pain. So
I know, I hate that. Can they not give you at least a wheel walker thingy to use?
I have one to use. I didn't think about it. I don't, it's a rather new development. Like, this has all gone downhill since 2015, and then I had fibromyalgia on top of the arthritis. And I'm a mess. So it's all gone down since 2015, and I'm still not used to being limited.
Yeah.
I don't think of it until it's too late, like I should have had my walker with me, and I didn't. I never thought of it. But my husband and I went to an antique mall, not this past weekend, the weekend before, and I remembered that I needed my walker, so that was good because we were in there for 3 hours. It has a seat on it, so it has a wheel and a seat, and a bag underneath.
Yeah.
I can put my purse under there, and I can wheel myself around, and I can turn around and sit down when I need to. So
yeah, those are really helpful to people.
Oh my gosh, I don't know what I would have done without it. I tried the walker kind that pain management. Oh, me too. I mean, I canceled my last pain management appointment because I have medication to get me through. I'm weaning myself off of the narcotics so that I can do the medical marijuana. And pain management doesn't know that's what I'm doing. But I've cut my medication, my pain narcotics in half, and then again by half. So I'm only taking half once a day now instead of 2 full ones. So I cut down by thirds, 2/3. And I might not go back to pain management because that's all they do is the narcotics. And they won't allow me to have the medical marijuana. My psych doctor gave me the medical marijuana appointment and all that, and I got my card. They gave that to me because of
well, and they were rude as hell to her the last time.
Oh yeah, they were awful. PTSD, and they won't let me have medical marijuana or pain medication. One or the two, they said.
And
they
that's
won't
fine, but they didn't believe her either.
No,
and she's been a client of theirs for years.
Idiots. They drug tested me right then and there. I'm like, you go right ahead. You're not going to find a damn thing. Go ahead. Test me.
They tried to fake it. They weren't going to tell her they were doing it.
Right. They came in. They didn't tell me. They because I had raised a fuss. Or I didn't raise a fuss the week before. They raised the fuss with me because my psych doctor wanted the number where they could, discuss my case between pain management and my psych doctor who prescribed medical marijuana for my PTSD. And pain management saying, no, you can't have medical marijuana. And I said, so I have to choose between my anxiety and PTSD or my pain. And they said, yep. Which is it going to be? Because I'm not writing you a script unless you choose.
And then they tested her and didn't tell her.
Yeah, I'm on pain management. I'm on narcotics. You can't just stop narcotics. I'll get sick. So of course it's going to be pain management. So I've been weaning myself off of it. Yes, I have a lot more pain than I would like, but I know the payoff. I won't have to deal with them anymore, hopefully. And hopefully I will try the medical marijuana and it will give me pain relief also, maybe as much as the medical marijuana. As the narcotics.
I think you'll really like it for your headaches.
Well, I was always told that by somebody for when I get that. I was always told to try it. And I always thought, boy, if I try that, man, and it makes it worse, I don't know what I'm going to do. I'll end up in the ER if it gets worse, Yeah. And that made me afraid to try it. But I don't have those as excruciating as I did before. So, it would be manageable, doable. I would sleep better. yeah, I don't have any appetite. I don't eat. I eat a little. I eat maybe 6 bites of dinner, and that's what I eat once a day. I mean, I'm living on medications, and I want off that roller coaster. I really do. So, anyway, here are my butterfly earrings. Now I'm going to put these in the oven to bake. I'll put them in the oven at 275 for 15 minutes. And then I'll get them out and I'll do the backs. But right now I'm just going to leave them as they are. And I won't put anything more on them. So I'm going to go put these in the oven and I'll be right back. Glad you're back, Cindy. Holy crap, I looked outside.
Yeah.
And I saw footprints.
Oh.
Man brought me a big old package.
Woo. Oh, I hope it's something fun for you.
It's lots of beads and stuff. I won a lot in an auction at Stacy's channel, Pink Poodle Crafts.
Oh,
she goes to creative reuse and buys tons of things, and I won a lot of beads, seed beads, and all different kinds of beads.
Well, that's fun.
Yeah. So the box was covered in snow. It must have come before the whiteout hit. So those earrings are in the oven. I won't make any more until I see how they're going to come out, see if I like them or not. A jelly plate, Cindy. I want to play with the jelly plate with you. You've never used one. I've never used it. I have it here.
I don't know how to use a jelly plate.
This is what I got.
I've done plenty of printing, just not with a jelly plate.
Right, I do stamping all the time, but I've never done the jelly plate.
And I bought mine secondhand, so it doesn't look like that.
Oh, yeah, mine's never been opened. I forgot. I got all these in there with these containers. These are part of the lot that I won. I forgot about them. Look at these containers.
I don't want to see your fabulous beads. That's not very nice of you. You know I'm addicted to beads.
They're plastic, though, I believe.
Oh, well, I don't like plastic beads. So you can show me all the plastic beads you want.
And I'll put them on, I'll string them on the wire when I do my wall art.
Oh, yeah, they're probably really good for that because they don't add weight.
Right. And they add color, so.
Yeah, okay.
What the heck is this stuff? A ring? Did I win a jewelry lot? Made in China, it says. What the heck?
Everything's made in China. Oh my God.
I must want some jewelry too.
Yeah, I'm online. No, I'm just talking to myself this much.
You're funny. You crack me up. I I guess I did win. So, maybe they were in with those. I got, what's this? This is cute.
Woo!
Mm-hmm. Oh, cool. Look at this. I got
Oh
sunglasses.
no, today's our craft day. I'm painting. Oh, those are cool.
Cindy, I never did. Tell me about it.
Did you ever melt plastic beads? That sounds like it smells horrible.
Right?
That's like melting crayons.
My mom and I tried to melt crayons when I was little, and thank God it was winter and snowing because we ended up with a fire and we ran through the dining room with a flaming pot and threw it out in the snowbank.
Oh my God,
That's
that's
the backyard. And I was never allowed to make candles after that. Like, she was mad at me and she was the one doing it.
It was your idea.
Well, okay, it was. I was always the one wanting to do crafty things, but she did it. I got in trouble for it.
That's funny.
Yeah, and then it was like weeks before the snow melted enough, because in Kansas, that's how it is. And she got her pot back.
Yeah, right. Until the snow melts, go out and get it. Pretty quartz bracelets you made. I bought it from her.
Oh, that
Really
is pretty. What is it, Bear?
Woo!
What is it, buddy? I don't know anything. I don't have anything. I don't even have food over here. No, nothing. You want to go outside? Is that what you want? Okay, just a sec.
Wow.
Here comes the other one, I hear.
Yay, I got this whole bag full of stuff and it broke open. So that'll be for I thought maybe I could just look at some stuff, but it's all over the box. This is a polymer clay.
Come on, Remy.
Boy, I wonder what they charged for that simple thing. They didn't put anything on it.
He's coming.
Oh.
Bear wasn't going to let him. Oh, he wants to play. Well, my back is killing me, my sciatic nerve or whatever that is.
Oh, is it? Okay.
So I'm going to have to say goodbye, y'all.
Okay.
I'm sorry.
That's all right. We will
I just can't sit any longer.
we will be on Thursday at 11 with an auction. So everybody please come and see us at 11 on Thursday, Eastern Standard Time. And give us a thumbs up and leave a comment.
There you go. And I'll have this finished by Thursday, I hope. And I'll show it to you then.
Bye, everybody. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming, guys. I really appreciate y'all. And I'll see you guys all on the tube. Bye. Oh. Yeah, sorry, Kim. My back and my knee
Hold on.
started hurting really bad. I will.
Why won't this end button push? It won't push for me. It won't let me in. Hold on. I don't know why.
There's Kim.